begin, we must ask ourselves, what does it mean for something to be fair? A common phrase associated with fairness is that life is not fair. But what does that really mean? Fairness can be best defined by the proper outcome for an action in regards to morality. How can the proper outcome for an action be determined, though? Well, there is a very intuitive outline I can give you. If someone does something moral, they deserve a benefit. This makes sense, as morality is desirable and often linked to a society thriving, so it should be rewarded with a benefit. In the same way, if someone does something immoral, they deserve a detriment, as immorality is undesirable in a society and thus should be punished. Finally, if someone does something that is amoral, that is nothing at all, they deserve no benefit nor detriment for it. This makes sense, as someone who has decided not to do an action deserves neither a reward for that action nor a punishment for it. If nature was fair, we would see these things to be true. However, as we all know, nature is not fair. Let us look at an analogy to observe this. Person A takes a pound of grain from person B. In this event, person A has done something morally wrong, however, has received a benefit because of this action, the benefit being an increased number of resources. This is contrasted by person B, who has done nothing morally wrong, but a negative event has befallen them despite that. This is unfair, as a person who has done something morally wrong should not receive benefits, nor should a person who's done something amoral receive detriments. And yet, nature plays out this way all the same. So how can we fix this? Well, we have now entered the role justice plays. Justice is humanity's way of manipulating reality so it is fair. To go back to the analogy, we already have a guide on what a fair result from the event should be. Person A has committed an immoral action, and so justice must act in a retributive way, sending this person to prison, as prison serves as an artificial detriment. But justice must also address person B, as they did an amoral action and yet suffered a detriment. To solve this, justice must act in a restorative way, giving back the pound of grain person B had, so that their amoral actions has led to no change in their status quo. When justice acts in this way, fairness can be established in an unfair world. Of course, we also live in a broken world, and so true justice can never be established. However, we can make attempts to approach justice to have as fair of a world as possible. Thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate you tuning in. This was a lot shorter than I usually make my videos. If you like these kind of content where it's much shorter, you can subscribe and I'll try to make more videos like this. I love hearing your guys' thoughts on these videos, so you can email me or comment it, whatever. I'll definitely read it. I'm always free to chat more about philosophy or theology, whatever the subject is. So in my description, there should be some different ways to contact me if you want to set up a time to chat more. I'll be releasing another video pretty soon about three purposes of prison. That should also be a pretty short video, and I'll have that out within a week.